Hello and welcome everyone on this official platform of Legacy IAS Academy. So अभी जो सबसे बड़ी अपडेट आ रही है, सबसे बड़ी न्यूज आ रही है that the top leader of Hamas was killed in Iran. Yes, so it seems that Mossad is again on hunting. So इसमें पूरा पूरा हाथ बताया जा रहा है इजराइल का. So बहुत बड़ी न्यूज है ये with respect to Middle East geopolitics. So top Hamas political leader Ismail Haniyeh killed in Iran. Now, अब जो हमस लीडर है हनिया, अब ये ईरान में क्या कर रहे थे? फर्स्ट वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट वी नो दैट yesterday, that means Tuesday, there was a swearing in ceremony of Iranian president. So he was attending that ceremony. तो जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं, टॉप हमस लीडर इस्माइल हनिया वाज किल्ड इन ईरान एंड ये एक बहुत ही बड़ा डिप्लोमेटिक मर्डर है. क्लियर, इट इज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पॉलिटिकल मर्डर एंड इट इज गोइंग टू क्रिएट वेरियस रिपरकशंस इन मिडिल ईस्ट पॉलिटिक्स and that is not that will be like it is going to create various plugs as well as chaos in geopolitical scenario. So top Hamas leader is Ismail Haniyeh was killed after his residence was targeted in Tehran. और ये जो न्यूज है ये आज सुबह 2 बजे की है. क्लियर. तो अब बेसिकली कहा जा रहा है कि इसमें इजराइल का पूरा पूरा हाथ है. एंड अब ऐसा क्यों हुआ? सो एज वी नो दैट इजराइल एंड द Hamas Gaza war which is going on, which was started from 7th of October 2023. So because of that, Prime Minister of Israel Netanyahu, he has taken or he had vowed that he is going to kill, that Israel is going to take the revenge from Hamas. So Hamas leader की जो killing हुई है, this is considered as an emergency and a diplomatic murder. इसीलिए ईरान ने तुरंत emergency meeting बुलाई है जिसमें ईरान के सुप्रीम नेशनल सिक्योरिटी काउंसिल जो सुप्रीम लीडर्स हैं वो सभी हैं. एंड इसके साथ ही साथ कहा जा रहा है that Ismail Haniyeh ने he is a political leader of Hamas and कहा जाता है कि he was in exile in Qatar and sometime in Turkey also. So काफी अच्छे relations हैं हमस के ईरान as well as टर्की के साथ. Getting my point? So Israel का जो statement आया, Israel said that its military was fully prepared for any scenario, as you can see here. And ये basically क्यों action लिया गया? Because the military wing of Hamas is led by Yahya Sinwar. अब कहा जाता है जो मिलिट्री विंग है हमस का वो किसके कंट्रोल में है? Yahya Sinwar. And Yahya Sinwar is considered to be the mastermind of October 7 attack on Israel. Because of that the war was started. अब इसी के साथ ही साथ एक और बहुत बड़ी न्यूज है कि before the killing or assassination of Haniyeh, top political leader of Hamas, उससे पहले इजराइल ने ऑलरेडी, इजराइल डिफेंस फोर्सेस ने फौद शुक्र जो कि टॉप कमांडर हैं लेबनीज मिलिटेंट ग्रुप के, उनको मार दिया. नाउ अब कहा जा रहा है, इजराइल ने कहा है, इजराइल हैड क्लेम्ड दैट फौद शुक्र वाज बिहाइंड अ ड्रोन स्ट्राइक that killed 12 children in Israeli occupied Golan Heights. That is why Israeli defense forces ने air strike में, remember this thing, that Hezbollah commander Fuad Shukr को मार दिया. Clear? So in the capital of Lebanon, that is Beirut. Clear? तो अब हम बात करते हैं अब ये चीजें क्यों हुई. So the most important thing here is, as we know, that the war is going on between Hamas and Israel. तो आइए कुछ थोड़ी चीजें समझते हैं with respect to Ismail Haniyeh. तो अगर हम बात करें Ismail Haniyeh की, so he is considered as a peacemaker also, and he was said to maintain good relations with heads of various Palestinian factions. कहा जाता है इन्होंने इनके काफी अच्छे रिलेशन है बहुत सारे पैलेस्टीनियन सेक्शंस के साथ, क्लियर। एंड हनैया joined Hamas in 1987. So let me tell you, Hamas was created in 1987 only, and in the same year he joined Hamas. So he was born, so Hanaya was born in the refugee camp of Gaza. Getting my point? So it is said that when at that time when Hamas was founded, when the militant group founded this organization, so at that time in 1987 जब Hamas found हुआ था, तब याद रखिएगा first uprising was started against Israel, which is called as first intifada. First intifada. So this first intifada or uprising was lasted till 1993, and Israel's retaliatory military campaign in Gaza has killed around 39,400 people according to health ministry of Hamas. Now apart from this, there are various things. Now remember this thing that Hamas is a Sunni militant group, Iran is a Shia country. Getting my point? So the real story with respect to Middle East crisis was started from Iranian revolution. Main crisis कहां से शुरू होती? Iranian revolution of 1979. Now remember this thing that Iran, who is against Israel, that is why Iran has always supported Hamas and Hezbollah. So Iran has made support for Palestinian cause, and this became a centerpiece or focal point of Iranian's foreign policy since 1979 Islamic Revolution. Now that is why last year, when on 7th of October 2023, when Hamas launched an attack, it was supported by Iran also. Getting my point? So कहा जाता है कि इस साल, that is on 10th April 2024, Israel has already killed 3 sons of Ismail Haniyeh in Israeli airstrike in Gaza. Clear? So those 3 sons were Hazim, Amir and Muhammad, and they were killed after the car they were driving, it was bombed. Getting my point? So this was the news. Now with respect, when we talk about this airstrike, तो अभी जैसा कि हमने समझा that Hanaya, he has joined Israel in 1980s when he has joined Hamas in 1987 when Hamas was founded. Now after that, when you see that in 1993 when that first intifada जो 1987 से अपराइजिंग शुरू हुआ था हमास का Israel के अगेंस्ट में, it was ended in 1993. Then after that Hanaya served in several sentences in Israeli prison. तो उसके बाद इनको prison में रखा गया था इजराइल के, and after that जब peace हो गई थी between Palestinian Authority, getting my point? So at that time in 2006, Hamas has also decided to fight the election from Gaza. Getting my point? अब 2 political parties बन गई थी उस समय. So for example in West Bank and Arab Palestine. तो यहां पर याद रखिएगा, when Palestinian Liberation Organization signed peace with Israel, so they became Palestinian Authority. And the political wing of Palestinian Authority is called as Fatah. It is called as Fatah. Getting my point? तो अब 2 पार्टीज हो गई थी. So जब 2006 में इलेक्शंस अनाउंस किए गए, अब 2 पार्टीज हो गई थी. Hamas was already declared as a terrorist. So now 2 parties were there. One was Fatah, another was Hamas. So Hamas also decided to fight election in Gaza region, but Fatah ने कहा कि that you are designated as a terrorist group. So the conflict was started between Fatah and Hamas. But in 2006, Hamas has established their government in Gaza, and Fatah has established their government in West Bank and Arab Palestine region. Clear? Now अब उसके बाद क्या हुआ, दैट हमस वॉन दैट 2006 लेजिस्लेटिव इलेक्शन. सो एट दैट टाइम हनैया बिकेम द प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ पैलेस्टीनियन अथॉरिटी government. Getting my point? But it was a short-lived government, because next year, that means in 2007, Ismail Haniyeh was dismissed from his position by President Mahmoud Abbas in 2007. Now, 10 years later, that means in 2017, again, Haniyeh was elected as the head of Hamas political wing. 2017 में Haniyeh, Ismail Haniyeh became the head of Hamas political wing. Getting my point? So Hamas was named, now Haniyeh was named as specially designated global terrorist by US. तो US ने इनको global terrorist declare किया हुआ है. Getting my point? So this is one of the most important thing that we should understand. नाउ अभी जो अटैक हुआ है, याद रखिएगा, अभी जो अटैक हुआ है ईरान में हनैया के ऊपर, दिस अटैक इज ऑल्सो कंडेम्ड बाय वेरियस ग्रुप्स लाइक रशिया, चाइना एज वेल एज टर्की. तो अब इस पे काफी सारी चीजें वर्ल्ड ने कैसे रिएक्ट किया है, दैट वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड. तो अभी जैसे कि फॉर एग्जाम्पल, बिकॉज ऑफ दिस वर्ल्ड has reacted and they mentioned that this should be condemned. Getting my point? So this assassination by Israeli occupation, it was a grave mistake of Israel. Getting my point? तो अब ये assassination क्यों हुआ, जैसा कि मैंने अभी आपको बताया, that this assassination comes after Israel came to have killed Hezbollah commander. Getting my point? तो अब हिजबुल्लाह कमांडर को मारा, उसी के बाद हनैया को असैसिनेट किया गया है. गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? नाउ अब वर्ल्ड ने कैसे रिएक्ट किया? सो पैलेस्टीनियन प्रेसिडेंट का क्या कहना है इस पे, वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड. पैलेस्टीनियन प्रेसिडेंट महमूद अब्बास कंडेम्ड Haniyeh's killing and he called it as a cowardly act and it is a dangerous development in Middle East. Getting my point? Because it can further escalate the war between Israel and other factions. Now, Iran's foreign ministry के जो spokesman है नासिर कनानी, इन्होंने बोला that assassinated. Now he said that assassinated Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh, blood will never be wasted. अब इन्होंने क्या किया? इन्होंने इस्माइल हनैया को बना दिया शहीद, martyr. Getting my point? So based on this, Deputy Russian foreign minister said that the killing was absolutely unacceptable and it is a political murder. It is a diplomatic murder. Getting my point? So these are the different. So in this manner, the world has reacted. Getting my point? अब Turkish foreign ministry ने ये भी कहा that once again it has been revealed that Netanyahu government had no intention of achieving peace. And they are totally supported by United States of America. So this attack also aims to spread the war in Gaza to regional level. अब इससे क्या होगा कि अगर इंटरनेशनल कम्युनिटी ने इजराइल को नहीं रोका, so Middle East will face much greater conflicts. Getting my point? So this is considered as one of the most important event with respect to Middle East geopolitics. Clear? So इसीलिए याद रखिए that this is because जो हमस के लीडर हैं, because these leaders were involved in October 7, 2023 attacks. So we can say once again Mossad was successful in hunting the enemies. Getting my point? So it seems that Mossad is on their mission. Getting my point? Now we will try to understand. Now let's try to understand first of all that if Israel has strong intelligence like Mossad, then what does Iran have? अब ईरान के पास तो इंटेलिजेंस एजेंसी नहीं है. So Iran, that is why Iran supports Triple H against Israel. Now what does it mean? Triple H means Hamas, Hezbollah and Houthis in Yemen. Getting my point? So these are the groups who are against Israel. So these groups are against the rule of Israel in Middle East. So these three groups, they are working for the Palestinian cause. That is why Iran after 1979 started supporting these three groups. और इसके पीछे रीजन ये भी है कि इजराइल ने मोसाद ने बहुत सारे न्यूक्लियर साइंटिस्ट इन सभी को ईरान में मारा है. And Mossad, that means Israel, has also destroyed the nuclear facility of Iran. Clear? So this is considered as one of the most important event in Middle East geopolitics. Getting my point? Now, the moment Israel had taken action on Hezbollah, that means in Lebanese territory, clear, Beirut, Russia issued warning to Israel. This one is clear to all of you. So I hope this one is clear. So अब इस न्यूज से हमें क्या समझ में आया? First thing, Israel is supported by Mossad intelligence agency, but Iran does not have its own intelligence. That is why Iran supports Hamas, Hezbollah and Houthis. That is why Hamas leader, that is Ismail Haniyeh, he was in exile. So most of the time he used to spend in exile, that means in diplomatic missions of Iran, Qatar and Turkey. Getting my point? So this can be considered as one of the biggest regional conflicts in Middle East. So I hope this much is clear. Thank you so much.